of people ask women what men want. Women say men want girls with BBLs. If you ask men what they want, women say men want girls. Yeah, if you ask men what they want, women say men want girls. Yeah, if you ask. So yeah, so if you ask women what they want, if you ask women what you think they think that men want, they say, "Oh man, men like girls with BBLs." But then if you ask men what they want, they say a lot of guys say natural. Now, this is the thing that we have to talk about is the fact of the matter is that what if the natural ain't natural? What if, she has a bad body? First thing we need to do is get our likes up right quick, though. Get my likes up, stop playing with me. This is the Ugly Money Morning Show. We are here. We are live and direct, live from the streaming, from the Ugly Money Mansion. Yeah, get them likes up, drop them cities and locations. I ain't gonna beg you, but keep it real with a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Keep it real with a G. Yeah, so if you ask men, or you ask women, if you ask women what men like, the women will say BBLs. They'll say that men like girls with the BBLs. If you ask men what they like, a lot of men will say natural. Well, then where are the lines getting crossed? Why do girls or women feel that men like the BBL girls more? Right? So I think a lot of women are seeing what men react to on social media. And listen, I've taken my share of BBL runs and there's nothing wrong with it. I don't got no problem with BBLs or plastic surgery. And you see something going on with your body and you want to make an enhancement, by all means, baby, just make sure it look good. Just make sure it look good. Long as it look good, I ain't even tripping. Make sure it look good, Pooh. And so that's my only thing. You know what I mean? I don't know why you go over there, up under that knife and go over that knife and look like one of them ants from Bug Life. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it. Happen several times or whatever. But I be like, baby, you could have stayed at home with that. You could have just kept what you had. You could have just kept what you had with that, Pooh. But anyway, so a lot of women think that men. A lot of women think that men prefer BBLs. I will hit a BBL because Mr. Hills Have Eyes. Remember, all super chats will be read and discussed in full. Mr. Hills Have Eyes says, I will hit a BBL because it does look good, but sometimes it don't. I've seen some great ones. I've seen some not so great ones. I've seen some that, they could have just, get my likes up, YouTube, stop playing with me. They could have just stayed at home and, she could have just stayed at home with that one. I've seen some that are game changers. I got a homegirl that, and it's my dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not even, she's my friend, my partner. Not like something I was, dealing with. No, game changer. Like, bruh, her joint look impeccable. Impeccable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to catch myself from not being a fake dude and be like, wait a minute, man. I mean, I know that's always been my homegirl, but I had to think. That thing hit so hard. I was like, hey, nah, that's your homegirl, bro. Chill. You feel what I'm saying? I just don't like how the stomach looked after surgery. Their navel look like a quarter slot. Oh man. Well, my thing is this, gentlemen. If it's done well, who cares? If it's done well, and the person that is taking that BBL run, if they like it, then that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? What scares me is when the girls do the dangerous thing of going back again and again and again and again. Now that becomes scary. It's like, damn, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really gotta keep doing that? Yeah, right. Honestly, the ass is overrated. It's literally just there for aesthetics. It does not add anything of real sexual value, for sure. But we do. But we're not gonna cap and act like that we don't like. Let me read some of these YouTube comments that we don't appreciate. A nice one. Chicago was in the building. Chicago was in the building. Wisconsin's in the building. Detroit, what's up? Philly, what's happening? 411 Milwaukee. Y'all go ahead and get my likes up over there. 414 with Milwaukee. BBL sex short term, natural is for long term wifey. I like a natural because I don't want my daughter to think that I have a perfect body. And then you would get man of attention. Facts. My microphone is off. It sounds crazy. You can't hear me? Harlem NY, BBL. Bad bitches lying. Checking in from Calgary. Buenos Dias. What's going on, man? Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon to some. Memphis, what's happening? Sacto, Cali, what's happening? Sacramento, what's happening? LA, Cali, what's up? Brick City. Newark, New Jersey, what's up? Vallejo. Shouts out to the Bay, man. We in the building. So yeah, man. Whatever you do, like, just make sure it's done good. Make sure it's done well. Make sure that, you know what I'm saying? He says, who is he says, I respect loose fat removal. That's it. So, this is my question to the men on the show today. If you have a lady, right? If you have a lady and she has a bad body, her body's bad. It's bad. You know, the top of her shoulders are extremely big. She got a huge back. And then her body gradually just goes down to the butt. And it gets smaller and smaller. And then she has these little legs that just kind of protrude out. She kind of looks like it's not an hourglass. It's an hourglass in the wrong direction. Do you fault this woman for getting surgery? Do you fault this woman for making some changes? If she has a body shape like Wendy Williams, so you going with the Wendy Williams body? TK the Don, what's up, my brother? On my grind, Party Boy, he says, I love not being behind a BBL. I'm just going to read some of y'all comments. What up, Road to Blue? Shaped like an ice cream cone. Exactly, mate, Steven. That's what I'm saying. You got a girl that's shaped like an ice cream cone. A broccoli stem. A girl shaped like a broccoli stem. Do you fault her for going to get that changed? Do you fault her for going to get some improvements? Nah, he still need natural. So you'll go with a woman with a Wendy Williams body over Erica Banks. Do I need to put the two in perspective? Do y'all need to see a picture? We're cutting the heads off. We're going Wendy Williams body, Erica Banks body. Scoob says, can't fault her for wanting to look presentable. It's survivor of the fittest. but it's the person personified and moral compass that comes with it. My bad body might treat you like a queen. The bad body, oh, for sure. Gym first, then we can maybe look at surgery. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that Wendy Williams can go to the gym and change her body type. You know what I'm saying? You got one that looks like her body is shaped like Wendy Williams. You got the other that's body is shaped like Erica Banks. Erica Banks is looking good in that in the video. The BBL was BBLing. Love, salute from Philly. Bad body be having that way. They still on the naturals. So why do women think that we prefer BBLs? Exactly. But why do women think that we prefer BBLs as men? Well, I can understand. I try to think about it, right? We're always liking BBL girls' pictures. Because best believe your woman pays attention to that. Your woman pays. Little Donald's in the building, y'all. We gotta change the color. we gotta change the color. Little Donald's in the building. Where a lot of there's a lot of we like a lot of pictures. We make, your woman pays attention to the pictures you like. Because in their mind, those are the women that you desire. The girls that you like. If you expect, I pray you didn't get caught commenting up on no chick picture, but good luck. You never had a BBL, Liddy Smitty? It does not it does not change the cat. If she had good cat before, she got good cat after. It is not a BBL of the cat. It does nothing for the pussy. If she had good pussy before, she's gonna have good pussy. If she didn't have good pussy before, that shit was some bap, it's still gonna be some bap. It's just gonna look good while going into some terrible cat. Right? Yeah, we like booty pictures. But this is the thing that we also gotta understand. The girls that have BBLs are the ones that are online half naked. So is it the fact that we're liking the fact that, are we liking the fact that this girl, or we like what this girl looks like, or are we just liking the fact that we get a free peek at a half naked chick? Right? A girl is natural, she got clothes on, she got business suit. Soon as she goes over there to the BBL, you see the 2-string, look, the 2-piece bikini, the thong bikini, the lingerie, the string back down her butt. You know what I'm saying? She bending over on all fours. That's what happens a lot of times. She goes to get that sexy photo shoot. So is it the fact that men like that more, or is it the fact that just men appreciate a naked woman? Hello. Y'all get my lights up. Because I done took my share of BBL runs. Hey, no cap there. I've been there. I was in the paint. But I hear more and more brothers say natural. Okay, what makes these women think that we want BBLs? And what do we need to do to show women that we like them just the way they are as men? BBL shows the inside of a woman's mental state. To me, natural has more morals and values. I mean, so I don't know about that one, bro. That's kind of harsh, don't you think? I feel you though, but the fact that a woman wants to make an enhancement or an adjustment on her appearance, is that a play on her morals? Men appreciate fine art. A natural woman is like the finest piece of art. I feel you there. The Painful Excellence Podcast, Super Chat, $5. Appreciate you, bro. Bouncing at the clubs through the 90s spoiled me. I felt too much natural chicks to even care about a BBL. Now, I will say that, bro. The Painful Excellence. Me too. You got to understand that to have those real beautiful chicks back then, they came far in between. A girl that was really shapely had to be passed down through God, right? This thing had to be. She had to be given those curves by God and her mother. Now you see a lot. You see big booties everywhere. Everybody has one, right? Everybody has one. The Cash App should be right behind me. So you can see that. Yeah, you should have to see it. It's right there. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, anybody want to hit the Cash App that don't got super chat, man? By all means, support the show. Appreciate y'all. IAMPNYCE. So yeah, now it's a situation where it's like, don't matter. We appreciate a naked woman beauty in the out of the exactly. But back in the day, you know, you didn't have every girl didn't have a small waist and a fat butt. Every girl just didn't have it. I mean, you had to search far and wide, right? Excuse me, guys. I'm getting over a cold. I will tell y'all where I got this robe from, but they ain't set up a sponsorship yet. Dude got some crazy robes. Gonna be rocking these hoes. So, it used to be, you know, 1 out of 100 had that small waist, fat butt, right? And you had to search far and wide, especially if you like big booty girls. You know what I mean? It was slimmer pickings. So you appreciated the booty more. You appreciated the fact that this girl had a nice body more because you know that she had to work for it. She did some sit-ups, some push-ups. You know what I mean? I never forget one of this girl model, this chick I was dealing with in Virginia. I mean, she would literally do 100 crunches every night to make sure that stomach stayed on flat. You know what I'm saying? She was blessed with the ass, but she would work tirelessly to make sure that body stayed tight. Now, man, them girls just go down. Them girls just go down to Miami. Can get the same type of body that this girl worked tirelessly for. So I understand the reservations and I understand the issue with both sides. I understand why people like it. I understand why people don't. Some people really need it. It's just like if somebody was born with a deformity. I may be going a little too far. Y'all catch me if I fall. Say you were born with extremely gigantic big ears, right? And everybody called you Dumbo all through school. You can imagine me with these huge ears, right? And you got Dumbo ears, and everybody called you Dumbo. Are you wrong for pulling your ears in? That's plastic surgery. Somebody wrong for that? You feel what I'm saying? Or should you leave it how God made it? This dude got them Dr. Spock ears. You feel me? Or would you leave it how God made it? I got called, but I didn't care. I've always been a thigh and ass man. Seems like majority just don't got a type anymore. Ray Shrimmer. They used to call me Martin and JJ Evans. Facts. It's just like people getting their teeth fixed. Liddy Smitty, great example. Great example. Tell that to guys with micro denises. I don't know what that. I have to look that up. What is that? Yeah, I've seen some women that had bodies that could have came from a workout but didn't. Yeah. So my thing is this: if a dude is born with a jacked up grill, because I just want to know if we're being too hard on BBLs, or maybe I don't know. That's what we're having a discussion about. Maybe we aren't. Maybe we are. I don't know. Right? Dude is born with a jacked up grill. I mean, just tarantula teeth. You know what I'm saying? He got kick that here, kick that here. We all know the dude. We all know the guy. Is BBL, a woman getting a BBL, the equivalent of a man getting his teeth done? When you get a certain age, you have health insurance. Go and get the procedure. Women should be as natural as possible and make it work for you. Someone will love you for you. Hell no. It's a difference. If you were born with a jacked up grill and you go get veneers, see, I was born with nice teeth. I ain't had to go get them. So I don't know. But, I got some partners that went and got them because their mouth was atrocious. Sure, it can be. It varies, though. They got teeth allowance to fix your grill most natural way, right, or braces. I think what we're really worried about is health reasons, and BBLs aren't safe. Getting your teeth done is not life-threatening, Roscoe Smith. Not at all. She can go to a gym. He can't exercise to fix his teeth or do a solo activity. Highway Classics, comment your email in the chat so I can send you my email so I can get you the email to your son. So a lot of guys are saying no, it's not the same thing. Good teeth shows cleanliness. It also is a representation of the way you carry yourself. Let's see how I can start pinning these comments. Anointed Iman, you better be a very feminine female or you're going to get a very big block. Okay, we have a young lady that I think wants to tune in on the show. And we'll hear a woman's perspective. Miss Charity, Bay to the A, who is actually my PR. She may be over here telling me to be quiet. Let's see if we bring her on. Because my thing is, I mean, a brother going to get his teeth done is an enhancement, right? Hello. I knew you were talking about the water. Let me see him. We're talking about BBLs versus natural, and you come over here making sure I drink water.
You know goodness well I'm not team no BBL. My ass is naturally thick and wrinkled. I don't give a fuck about none of that. And no disrespect to the bitches that do it, because I very much don't want to mommy makeup. But I don't need ass. I just want the biscuits off my back.
The biscuits off your back.
That's it.
Shout out to back biscuits.
I'm just trying to unbig my back.
She just wants to unbig her back, ladies and gentlemen.
I just want to.
What up, Ink Capone? What's up? I am. My brunch is coming up the stairs shortly, and I will have water with it.
Okay, making sure I'm about to go on stage.
Handle your business. Enjoy yourself.
Bye.
So she says she just wants to unbig her back, ladies and gentlemen. Best podcast on earth. Thank you, brother. Ink, what's up, my brother? Yeah, we talking about the BBLs. And like I said, bros, BBLs are fun. I've taken my share of BBL runs. But I think that men, for the most part of what I see, well, hi, Big China, how you doing? You can come on straight. Shit. Big China is here, ladies and gentlemen. China Monet, the Ugly Money First Lady, is in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the streaming room. Yeah, yeah, we here. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting it. I'm getting it there. Big China's on the check here. Hey.
Pretty Money Podcast for the tune in at 2:30.
Gang, gang. So, you know, more power to them, man. More power to them. I can't be mad at somebody that sees uh a problem or an issue and makes the adjustment. You feel what I'm saying? A problem or issue and sees the adjustment. I don't know if I can be mad at that. Doesn't mean I gotta prefer that. See, that's what I'm saying. Men can prefer. We can make the preferences. Send it here. All right. Highway Classics. I just sent you the joint. Just send a song with your Cash App receipt. I got you. This is the thing. We can hold on. Let me get ink on because I know this guy. He knows a little bit about these BBL runs. I believe that before I give my opinion, let's hear from Ink. Ink Capone is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Ink Capone, influencer, newfound comedian, and just dope around. The guy lives a dope life. So we're talking about BBLs and natural. Okay. And so a lot of women, when you ask a woman, what do men prefer? They'll say BBLs. But if you ask men what they prefer, they'll say natural. So is there some disconnect there? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I think for sure, man. I think, and don't get me wrong. Let me start by saying, shout out to all the women that hey, you got money, you a boss, you do your thing, you want to make yourself look better for yourself, you want to do good, hey, do it. But for the women that's natural, I just feel like either way as a man, it just don't really matter anyway. Like, we gonna like what we like anyway. You know what I'm saying? Whether I just feel like it's a movie in that day. I feel like we might be in the mood one day to like a girl with a BBL. We might feel the mood one day to really like a girl that's just natural. You know what I mean? We might go for the fat girl. We might go for the skinny girl. But I feel like it's all good. When it comes to the BBLs, I think it's just who got the best one. You know, like how, as far as natural and stuff like that.
I've seen some amazing. Some doctors do amazing work, and some doctors do what the fuck.
Right.
You know, like I've seen like women with plastic surgery that look like they're deformed. It looks almost like a deformity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a category on Pornhub, deformity.
Yeah,
right? Like, it almost looks like an extra limb. But I've seen some great ones that'll be like, and I hate to be shallow, bro, but sometimes when that girl get that real good BBL, it helps you open your eyes to just how amazing person she is. Oh, man, you're really funny. You just laugh at her jokes a little bit more.
That's for the big ones, right? Yeah, facts.
You,
like I said, when it comes to the BBL, I just feel like sometimes some people be in a rush, and that's when they be looking crazy, with the cement butts and all of that. And, it go wrong. So, for them type of women, I say just love your body that you have because it's not that serious. You shouldn't have to make yourself look like a linebacker when you don't got it like that. Like, you know what I mean? For the women who can really do it correctly and stuff, hey, go for it. It looks great, it looks wonderful, it's soft. It's a great experience. But for the ones where they just doing it to be doing it, it's like you looking kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like they bet, like I said, you've had some good ones and you have some bad ones. I think that men should be allowed to have a preference of what they like, but we should not shun women for their preferences of what they want to do with their body.
Yeah, facts. And I be noticing it because I be doing a lot of videos. I wanted to kind of touch on that. I do a lot of videos with a lot of women, and the internet is gonna be undefeated, and I get that. So I'm not trying to battle against the internet.
Yeah.
But I be putting these women on here, these beautiful women, whether it's shape, color, size, BBL, natural.
They want
and
to
it's
do
like
with
these
their body.
men, like not the women too, but these men.
Yeah.
We have so much to say about it. I be like, damn, like is this really what it comes down to in this generation? Just men. This is why the women be probably going to get the BBLs and stuff now. I'm not saying they all do it, but it's like y'all be making them feel too insecure. You always got something to say.
Yeah.
And for the men who do that, what do you have going on? Can
exactly.
you show me better? Can you show me better? Can you show me something different that maybe I'm not doing it right, but you ain't showing me, brother. You know what I mean? But it's like the people who have the most to say, to me, in my opinion, are the people who don't even have that type of access, can't even touch, reach, smell, get next to these type of women, whether they got to say this about them or that. So, that's just my piece on that. I love all women, bro. Like, I don't care, too much about looks. I'm not gonna say I don't all the way care about them. I'm still a man. I still like what I like. Like, I just love women. So when I do put them on my platform, I know you can agree with this too, because you be having a lot of people.
All different types.
And I'm sure people always got something to say about it. And that shit be weird to me. I be like, all right, like, I'm sure if y'all had this access, y'all wouldn't be saying that. And you'll see how I feel, These women already be kind of uncomfortable trying to come on the platforms because of what niggas be saying.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. Like, it's not our fault that us men that are not weird and lame, we make these women feel good when they come around us. Where they want to get half naked or they want to speak their mind or they want to go around and just be themselves. And then, who are you as a man to keep bringing that down? Even some of the women do it too, though. And I think sometimes that's weird. Like, always got something to say. If you're just having a bad day, just say that. There's people you can talk to. Now, for real, people you can talk to. You can even talk to me. I don't mind shit. We can talk about what the issue, what the real issue be. Because, y'all be taking out on the wrong people. And it kind of discourage people. Y'all be like, let's uplift these women, man. That's why all this feminism and this and that, it's deep, bro. That shit deep.
Yeah,
I definitely gotta come on your podcast soon, man. I gotta come on.
You gotta give us some game because and that's the thing. Like, and even on my platform, I never shun a woman's body or appearance or look. I don't do that or whatever. I will get on their ass about their mentality. I get on a bitch ass about her mentality all day, but I'm not gonna be here and say, "Oh man, your feet big as a bitch." Back to the apartment. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong. There's a difference between being like abusive and informative.
Exactly.
Between
Exactly.
leading and just leading somebody on. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of women, they use a lot of these men out here that are misleading, and they do a lot of things based off their emotional stuff, not based off their brain, as a man should.
Now, Ink, I ask you this question: are men wrong for having a preference of liking BBLs or disliking them, or liking natural or disliking natural? Or are men wrong for their preference of what they choose? Because a lot of times we get shunned and we get shamed for our preferences.
I don't think it's necessarily your preference. I think it's the way that men express themselves to other people. Like, for example, we're in a day and age where a lot of people be watching what you say. Anything you say, they're gonna twist it, make it sound crazy. So you gotta really know how you deliver this. As a man, you got every right. Nobody can tell you as a man what you can and can't like. If what you like is BBLs, you don't like them natural. You have that right as a man to say that. Now, expressing it, unfortunately, especially now, because I ain't gonna lie, this generation hella sensitive now. The way society is now is kind of sensitive. So I'm not saying it's okay as a man to say I don't like girls that don't got BBL, but I feel like if you say it in a way or try to in a way that damages a woman's esteem and emotion, I think that's when it becomes a problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's nothing wrong with expressing how you feel. Though that's what you like, man. Yeah, like it's okay to like what you like. You know what I'm saying? But I just think the way we express it sometimes can be misunderstood by women.
Yeah,
I got it down pat. I know how to approach and all that, but just as men in general, we kind of like sometimes we don't know how to communicate and express ourselves the right way, so women are getting confused, bro.
So a man can have a preference, but he doesn't need to be disrespectful in how he voices his preference.
Yeah, not at all, not at all, man. Every woman deserves respect unless she proves otherwise. You know what I mean? And I feel like you still be a man and assert yourself. I feel like when you allow a woman to, when you give her that same respect that she's giving you, but in a different way, she's gonna always listen and uplift, or always listen to what you say, even when you're wrong. That should be crazy, bro. Because you just always, a lot of men be like kind of putting themselves first. You know what I'm saying? We always, we always gonna be the leader. We always want God. But we gotta understand that the woman really is the one. The woman really is the one we gotta, we gotta protect and support, man. A lot of men don't do that. We the very few niche that we honor, uplift, try to spread and promote positive and have women's opinions matter and stuff. A lot of these men out here, man, I don't know what the hell going on, bro.
Nah, facts, brother. Facts, brother. Yeah, I just I tell my brothers all the time, hey man, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with having a preference. Because guess what? Women will have preferences of us, and a lot of times they are vocal about their preferences. You know what I'm saying? A girl be like, oh, I don't like light skinned niggas. I don't like fat boys. I don't like niggas with hair. I like short hair.
Hey, not to cut you off real fast, but isn't it fun though, right? Like they're saying that you get around them all of a sudden, they're like, I don't like light skin, but I like you. You know what it is? Now you know what it is. When they say I don't like fat guys, but I like you. You know what it is? Because we got more. It's just more than just the looks. A lot of people look at me and they be thinking I'm a certain way. They don't know me. They never had a conversation.
Yeah.
They might see my social media and they'll look at me and just be like, oh, who do you think he is? Or you think he might be this? I'm like, nah, you think that. You know what I'm saying? That's foolish. That's foolish of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
E versus Erica, we're talking BBLs and naturals, and we're talking preferences.
Okay.
Are men wrong for having a preference of wanting a BBL, or like wanting a girl with a humongous ass, or wanting a girl with a little more, or?
My thing to that is, what's the point of difference if we gonna all like the same thing? It'll be a boring world if we all like the same thing. If everybody want a skinny chick, it's gonna be a boring world. You know what I'm saying? So if a guy want a fake ass or a real ass, it don't make a difference. It's all gonna hit the same. That's gonna hit the same regardless if it's real or fake.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of it. It's there. It's gonna fuck her its way. And it's kind of like when we talk about inches. We gonna hit it or we ain't.
Hey man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm trying to show them.
Right there.
We're gonna hit it or we ain't.
A lot of people be hella confident too. Really, the females that give us that confidence, though. I can't even lie. A lot of confidence.
Hey. A lot of first of all, a guy can't help but be born with a small penis, but women can decide if they want to go get a bigger ass.
Yo, I heard about that. Y'all heard they giving out BBLs?
Yeah, I heard about that. And listen.
Like 3 inches.
Hey man, let me tell y'all something. When that thing hit the market, like hit the black market, pop culture, it's gonna be crazy. I'm telling y'all now. Niggas is gonna go get that, bro.
I got a question for Eric.
Yeah.
So when it comes to a man, like what's more? What is it more for you? What does it for you? And I want you to be honest, like I said, like what you personally really like. Is it more of?
We're on the phone live now with King Capone and E versus Erica on Instagram.
Like a mental or like a emotional connection. Like what?
Are you asking me what attracts me to a guy or what I prefer in a guy?
Yeah. So like for example, right? Let's just say you meet a guy, right, and maybe emotionally and maybe mentally, maybe not on the same level or not as much as you expected, but sexually and physically, he's like everything that you want. And let's just say it's a guy that's not sexually or like physically kind of up there.
What is the opposite?
Your mental,
you saying both sides.
Like he feeds your brain, like he feeds your heart, like he makes you feel good, like he makes you feel like a better person.
many guys out here worried about their dick getting wet, not why they pockets dry.
Ooh.
And what I mean by that is when a guy inboxes me and say, Eric, you fuck with me, I'm broke, but I know you got a lot of followers, I know you got these rich niggas on you, but I gotta get hurt. I'm gonna tell you this. I would never respect you as a man if I 100% control the income. Right? And
I can't fault you there.
The reason why I say it is because if I'm the type of woman and I'm in a position financially, let's just say I'm making $200,000 a year, right? And my man making $20,000 a year. I'm not going to, if I love him, he's everything that I need him to be and some, inside out. If I'm in position to make $200,000, I can put him in position to make $200,000. So I'm not going to be comfortable with you, with respecting you until you make more money. So it's like, if I'm fucking with a guy who's not, let's just say, well endowed, don't satisfy me physically, I'm not gonna clown you. I'm gonna show you how to satisfy me. Because if that's the only thing you
Wait a minute, hold on. How does a man with a shrimp satisfy you?
Well, see, that's the thing. Am I going into the relationship knowing he got a little dick, or I fell in love and found out?
I would imagine you fell in love and then found out.
I want to hear both scenarios, honestly.
Okay, so if I'm going into the situation knowing that he looks like down there, then I had to tell myself, what am I willing to accept? Because I dealt with a guy with a little winky, and he made, like, his integrity and masculinity turned me on so much.
Okay.
And it was like sometimes he hit a different angle, sometimes it was satisfactory, but it got to a point where it was like, if you like it down there, then the top got to be fired. So the top really wasn't fired, so I couldn't really deal with it. So,
and that's what I'm saying though, like look how you just said, right? Like I cut you off. Like how you just said how he was like he was a masculine man, he probably made you feel good.
Right.
I'm sure he probably supported you emotionally and stuff.
Right.
And then you said you couldn't do it.
We're live on the phone with Chief Capone and E versus Erica.
So do you think that a man,
Highway Classics, I got you.
ever met a man with a complete back?
Like this is what I'm saying is I accepted the fact that he had a little winky. So the other area would be if you just give me good top, that I could come off that, then we could. But he didn't have good top either. So it was like, okay, I can't do this, right?
But what I'm saying is not to cut you off one more time. Is like that's almost like my point. What I was saying, like I feel like no matter how you slice the cake, at the end of the day, it's all about the dick. Like I feel like a man can give you the world, do everything for you, but if he's not pleasing you physically, I just feel like you're not gonna get it. I feel like you're gonna find yourself. I'm not saying all women probably feel that way, but like I feel like for the most part they do, and I feel like that's why they get probably caught up in a lot of shit with niggas that because they probably giving them the hammer but not making up for it in other areas. You know what
I'm not
saying?
gonna cap like I just want some little winky guy. First of all, I'm not gonna say that I want some little winky guy. But I'm gonna tell you some real shit, and this might offend some of us or people that we fuck with. Again, a lot of people get in these relationships because they're extremely lonely, and they exchanging their mirrors for attention because they're lonely. So if a guy just piping me down and he has nothing else to offer me, then that's just me accepting a friend with benefits. You ask me, because how can I
get my likes up?
Show you that how can I respect a man that can't take care of himself? You understand what I'm saying to you? So it's deeper with me when you're talking to me. Like it's a whole other level when you're kicking with me. So if a guy physically satisfying me, then I feel like I'm a trick. I'm fucking you to pay me. I'm paying you to fuck me. In so many words. A lot of women out here tricks and they won't admit it. If he got her typing you and he ain't got no money, you a trick. You just a trick with feelings. You know what I'm saying?
So how you feel that was like what if a guy was on that like, man, if I spend money, if I'm just fucking her and I'm spending money, I'm just a trick. What you say, a trick with feelings?
Yeah, that's it. It's go both sides, nigga. Some of these niggas get so caught up in this cool mama, they be sprung wide open, and the bitch putting that motherfucker on his ass. And how many times have y'all, man, how many times have y'all been, I can't stand this bitch with that head? 5.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I just bailed the bitch out the other day. Okay, not to call her I just bailed the bitch out because of that. So sometimes, believe it or not, I'm not, I ain't
I mean, she had some talents that were assets.
For sure. For sure.
I'm though. If she didn't give me no coochie that night, or that around that time when she got locked up, she would have probably still been locked up right now.
Listen, I can't behave.
Sometimes she was saying you just gotta give it to the right guy.
No, absolutely. Listen, I'm telling you, man. Like when I look at that type of shit, and I'm looking like damn, this nigga, this. Women do the same shit. We'll look at a guy like, damn, I hit that. We do the same shit. We just don't admit it or we don't act on it. We'll look at a guy like, man, he cute. Like, I holler at him with this, that, and the third. But like I said, a lot of motherfuckers out here tricks with feelings and they don't even know it. And I hear niggas, because all my homies call me all the time. They're like, Eric, I can't stand this bitch. She cooking, she cleaning, she fucking, she got a job, but this bitch bad attitude. I just tell, like, when I'm dropping my little videos, I'm like, why you bitches just won't shut the fuck up? These niggas telling me y'all perfect with y'all motherfucking mouths. I'm like, just shut the fuck up, try it. It don't work, keep talking shit.
A lot of sisters will talk their way out of a ring, will talk their way out of a protector and a provider. They will talk their way. They will literally talk their way out of it.
Bro, I don't even believe, like, I ain't saying marriage ain't a thing, but like, I feel like that's more of a business thing, man. You gotta look at these statistics, right? Like, they say like 53%, I don't know the number, something like that, like, divorces. So,
yeah.
I think if you get married, somebody got to love somebody, you gonna love them so great, you gonna marry.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that they'll talk their way out of the relationship. They'll talk their way out of the marriage because they rather be right than be happy.
I've been on both sides of that, so I know exactly. I've been that chick that has talked my way out of good situations, and then I had to learn. Kept bumping my head. I couldn't understand. Like, if I'm being this good ass woman, I'm doing what you asked me to do. I'm putting this pussy on you, give you some good time, all this. Why is he not with me? Then I had to realize it was the type of personality that I was presenting. It was the energy I was given, and it was kind of like I had to learn that. And then when I adjusted my attitude, I can get anything out of any man I want now.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of women, unfortunately, especially nowadays, like, I don't be understanding, like, I want all our women to elevate. You know what I'm saying? We all equal as human beings. I never looked at it like, you better than women. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just feel like as people, we still got room. Like, at the end of the day, it's nothing wrong. Like, you just say this, like, I was wrong about something I corrected myself. A lot of women just, like, they just feel like that's, like, being wrong. They're like, being wrong is just submissive nowadays. Like, we live in
yeah.
alpha females. Like,
yeah, we talk about that on my show all the time.
But as a man, we're supposed to God. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to match y'all energy. You know what I'm saying? That's
I'm gonna be honest with you though,
supposed to be here to just, you know what I mean? But I'm glad that you said that.
When you say men are supposed to die, this is some real shit. A lot of men don't know how to lead, baby. And men think because they're born with a penis, they're naturally leaders. Men think because they're born with a penis, they should be naturally respected. Women feel like they're born with a vagina, they should be naturally taken care of financially. A lot of people don't want to earn these titles. They think that they should be naturally given to them. So when you look at that perspective, and it's like, okay, a man is in a position. First of all, a man will always be more superior and naturally. They're always going to be stronger, right? Physically. So when times change, when women develop more opportunities, better financially, that took the whole women walking away to a whole other level because we gained more financially. So we have the option to leave because we can take care of our own bills now. So when times changed, so did how we view our marriages. Like, I get thousands of DMs from married men, engaged men, just got married men. And it's not making me change the fact that I want to get married when how people be thinking social media is something that it ain't. I be like, bro, like when I be seeing women coming on my page talking shit, I be like, bro, I can just see your whole relationship post in my inbox. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like motherfuckers need to understand, like when you fuck with a man, you think you got that nigga wrapped around your fingers, it ain't really like that. These niggas can't stand these bitches, and these bitches in relationships with niggas they can't stand.
I mean, yeah, that's only because they get together for the wrong reasons and stuff. But like back to what I was saying, so like I feel like with a lot of men that get it confuse that is they try to gain control as well. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, and this is my personal opinion, I could, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like just through my experiences with women, you're supposed to believe in God. One thing you can't do is control. And a lot of men like to do that, whether it be verbal abuse, physical abuse, or trying to act out things that. So that's where miscommunication comes from.
I think
our job is just, we the man, so we can't get to the same emotional level as y'all, but we do.
Women have to.
Damn, why you acting like a, that's why a lot of women like to come out their face and say, why you acting like a bitch? But then niggas give a reason to act like that.
Look, not to cut you off, Chink, and not to cut you off. Hold on. Let me say this. Women have to learn the difference between him and them. There are some guys that are him. He's him. When him arrives, you should act and act as such. When them is there, a lot of women don't understand the difference between a hero and a zero. They can't tell the difference because unfortunately, a lot of them haven't seen an example of one. Because if she's grown up and her father won't shit, and her baby daddy won't shit, and her drunk uncle won't shit, and the last boyfriend won't shit, she doesn't really have, and I'm not bailing them out, but they don't really have a good grasp on what is a real man and how she should treat him. So what happens is you get these women with these great guys that are extremely masculine, extremely uncooperative, and things of that nature because they don't know how to treat a good guy because they never seen one. And then you get the women that are being submissive and being cooperative and doing that for the wrong guy because once again, they chose wrong and they don't know the difference. We got AOKD on the check-in. What's up, bro?
How you feeling, my boy? I'm just listening to y'all.
Hey man, we just over here goddamn preaching the gospel.
That's right there. Yeah, she's making some good points, but even he's saying some shit though. He's saying some real shit. Even my boy was saying something, man. Like it's really what you saying. I mean, they don't know how to be loved no more. So even if a man is good to a woman, they get a bigger issue. Sometimes they just don't know how to be loved no more. Hey,
y'all calm that shit down on my live, okay? This ain't that live.
How you feel about what he just said, Hercules?
To be honest with you, when he said that a lot of women don't know how to be loved, I'm gonna say women have to be loved properly. And what I mean by that is, kind of piggybacking off what you said. If you've been dealing with A shit men your whole life, and you deal with a man who is the shit, you're not gonna know how to handle it because I've been in that position before, and I spoke on that video I posted. I dealt with men I did and didn't respect, and because of that, I messed up the relationship with the one who was, I meant him. So when he did certain things, naturally from my past, it looked at skepticism. I'm stepping in with 1 foot out, 2 feet in, back and forth, and I didn't know how to receive his love because I was used to a different type of love, and I had a definition of what I thought love could be. So when I actually experienced a man try love and try to show me chivalry, try to show me these type of things, it was abnormal for me. So I wasn't loved outside of my father. As far as dating, I wasn't loved properly by guys I dated, and not to mention, not to make excuses for them, I didn't know how to love properly. I didn't know how to give you what you desire because I tell people all the time, $1 million in diamonds, $1 million in gold, $1 million in cash is all the same. People want it in different forms. So if you feel like your love is good, it could be good, but it might not be the love that they want. It's still $1 million worth of gold, but they want $1 million in cash. So my thing is,
I feel like that's what messes with communication.
Yeah.
It's like at the end of the day, not to cut you off, like I feel like women think love now is what a man can do for them. I feel like nowadays, especially now, like they just feel like it's like, all right, you don't got this, you don't got that, and then and now we got niggas coming like, well, what can you do? All you doing is giving pussy. Now we got niggas looking at them crazy. Like,
it's transactional. It's a lot of it is transactional.
And I just feel like a lot of people not realistic. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like on the woman's side, I feel like sometimes, y'all make a fantasy sometimes, because that's what it is about a man, and how they should be, and things like that, and it don't be that way. And then, if it don't meet y'all expectations, then y'all come a certain way. But really, y'all gotta just, like, kind of accept people for who they are and just see who matches you. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of women want to change a lot of these grown ass men, grown as hell and set in their ways and ain't got, you know what I'm saying? So like you gotta really just find somebody that's out there who you billions of people. A lot of people be like getting caught up like one or two people their whole life. That should be kind of crazy.
But you know what you gotta realize, and what women gotta realize is sometimes that kind of love doesn't come in the form that you thought it was. You know what I'm saying? And us as well. Sometimes that real love from that real soft energy, that real feminine, the woman that will treat us like the kings that we are, is not going to be 34, 24, 30, 38. You feel what I'm saying? And so we have to at some point in time stop looking at the outside appearance and look at what's inside, because a lot of these people are ugly as hell on the inside. Their outward appearance, their costume is amazing, but they're ugly on the inside, and vice versa. For women, their dream guy may not come at 7 figures, 6'8", and got down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't happen like that. Because the guy with the 6, 7, 8 figures, that's 6'8", you're just another. You might just be another bullet on his. You just might be another number in his count. Yeah, and you want this man that has all of these things, or a man that has it all, to only want you when you weren't with him when he was building it all. That's where the issue comes into play, and women get kind of upset, because it's like, oh, you want this higher value guy, you want this guy with the money, with the status, with everything, and then you get him and you realize that, well, maybe you can't get the version of him that you want him to be, and then you're mad again. But you left the nigga in your. Go ahead.
You know what I think too, Nick? I think a lot of women, man, they really scared of, like, if they have to really get the man they want number two. Like, I feel like if they really got that man that they really asked for, like everything that's on the list, that whatever on their list, I feel like they won't even know what to do with that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's more of just a fantasy, like, you know what I mean? Because, like, I think us as men, we simple. We require certain things, you know what I'm saying? And once the needs is met, we cool. I feel like females, especially nowadays, y'all can keep on saying it like that, but y'all be like, y'all be having such a high bar of shit, or y'all be wanting to do all this stuff, and I just feel like if they really was to meet all of that, then what can you do to match that? I'm sure whatever it is you want that man, it's something that's way beyond what you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think sometimes. Dang, well, we got cut off for whatever reason. That was Ink Capone and Erica, E versus Erica, on here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Ugly Money Morning Show. We are here. I like to try to get on here before I eat my brunch to start my day, to talk to you guys or whatever. But you were basically saying that a lot of times, sometimes your love is not going to come in the shape, form, or fashion that you thought it would. It's not going to come, from a type of person or a type of body style or a type of look that you may even thought. If you look at a lot of very successful people, a lot of the times their wives that have been together for a long time are not these supermodel chicks. They're just not. You feel what I'm saying? And so just know that you got to think about the bigger picture. You got to think about, is this person good for my spirit? Is she good for my soul? Hold on. Is she good for my life? I understand she's good for my penis. I understand it. But is she good for my spirit? Is she good for my soul? Is she good for my life? Is she good for my kids? Is she good for the long haul? And we have to we have to at some point in time just make the decision, like, okay, I understand she's good for my penis, but what else is she good for? Is she good for my spirit? Is she good for my soul? Is she good for my life? Is she good for my character? Is she good for my children? Is she good for the long haul? I understand that, on the outside, she's good for my penis. And a lot of times men will take a woman that is good for their penis, and she's not good for your spirit, and she's not good for your soul, and she's not good for your the enlightenment and enrichment of your life. She's not good for none of those things. But you'll take her because she's good for your penis. Because when you look at her naked, she looks amazing. But even though she may be beautiful on the outside, a lot of people can be ugly on the inside. She may be extremely argumentative. She may be extremely nasty. She may be extremely mean. She may be extremely vindictive, jealous. Yeah. She may be extremely masculine, and all of these things, right? So I think as brothers, we have to figure out who is good for us, for who is good for our life, rather than who is just good for our penis, or who is good for our sexuality, or who is good for, a good time. Yeah, man. I was just Instagram had cut us off, but I was saying that a lot of times, brothers, we have to figure out which women are good for our lives versus just good for our penis. And a lot of times, men misconstrue that, where they'll go for the girl that's good for their penis, the girl that they're sexually attracted to, but this girl has no substance that will be able to keep this man and flower and help grow him as well.
I just feel like what I feel like that it's just it's just a matter of we gotta just do better as men on being clear with ourselves too. Just like I was saying, out of females, we kind of build a little fantasy ourselves too. Like, all right, what we like when we like to fuck, just in simple terms, is two different things. You know what I'm saying? So we have to learn how to separate that. And sometimes we confuse, like, because her pussy's so good, or our chemistry's so great physically that, man, this is my wife. This is the lady that's gonna help me build my empire. This is the lady that's gonna help me grow, help me build, help me become a better me. No, and then that's why we always get caught up in an endless cycle of emotional hurt, and then we wind up sometimes running into a good woman and messing it up ourselves, man, because we done already had it in our head, like, man, this is the only way I'm gonna love a woman, and if she doesn't come like this or act like this, then I can't get this. And I'm scared of a woman that's gonna love me for real. I'm scared of a woman that's gonna help build me for real. I just want to keep on tricking off my whole life, tore up, emotion, and now I'm all fucked up, damn good. You know what I'm saying? So, go vice versa.
Yeah, man, we gotta stop picking our women with our dick, bro. And we gotta start picking our women with our mind and our heart.
It's hard, man. I feel like that takes time, man. Like, only experience will tell you that. And unfortunately, man, I had, not to say I was on Google a lot, but they say the average man, they not with a lot of women in their lifetime, so they don't even have the experience of it. Like, sometimes how to move, unfortunately. Especially these women out here, man, they moving like 100,000 miles faster than us, man. So, sometimes these good men, that's why they always get duped out with finesse or, by these women, because they running laps around them, man. It's crazy, man. It's a lot of programming.
Well, you got to understand that most men only, most men don't even get access. It's only women are normally fucking the same top 10% of men. They're only fucking the top of the top, right? They're fucking the guys with the status, with the money, with the clout, whatever. So there's a lot of men that fall in that maybe even that 50 percentile. A lot of women are not running to date average guys, even though they're average women. Average women want to date above average guys. And goddamn lower tier women want to date above average guys. And if all the girls want to date the same type of guys, that leaves a lot of great guys that are basically just not getting a lot of attention or a lot of reaction with women. What happens is those average guys through time work themselves up to become successful men, and then they get hit with the onslaught, but they green to it, and that's where we get the
equals will never attract you, brother. Like, you gotta understand that, like, just like you said, a successful woman, usually they go for the unsuccessful man. You wanna know why? Because if they was to get with a man that was just as successful, or if a man was to get with a woman that's just as successful, they're not gonna be, like, for example, any man, like, I know if I'm super wealthy, I don't need nothing from a woman financially. I don't need nothing to build, nothing. I got everything in life. And I had a woman, I was financial status and power, it wouldn't be that way. So how can you even build with somebody like that? That's why I feel like it'll always be an uneven balance. Even for the man who has nothing. I feel like that same man, I mean, some men are loyal. I would say we're more loyal sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But most men, when they do get to that status, they're not going to still be with probably that woman that was bossed up or whatever. They probably going to go get them a submissive woman. Because it just naturally goes better that way. I don't make the rules or whatever.
It does. No, it does. That's where men and women are supposed to grow together. If you see that your man is growing to a certain level, when Nietzsche at a 5-figure, Nietzsche at a 4-figure nigga had different wants than Nietzsche at a 5-figure nigga. And Nietzsche at a 6-figure nigga had different wants than Nietzsche at a 5-figure nigga. And so you just got to understand what your partner needs. That comes with paying attention to your partner or whatever. When this man gets to the point where he can, protect and provide at a high level, you have to double down, ladies. You got to double down on your peace and your peace and your pleasure. You should be a peaceful, pleasurable person to that man if he's operating in a higher level of protection and provisions. But also, often, it doesn't work like that. Where now a woman will almost feel like she's trying to protect and provide more than you, and it becomes a competition, and that's the exact opposite of what it should be.
I just feel like I blame the internet. I blame the outside forces for that, because a lot of people base their relationship stuff on what they like too, based off of what other people feel and think about them too. I know it took me a while for me to like a woman or like a girl because I just like her. Like sometimes I wouldn't even want to be around a girl because I think, man, if I bring her around the bros, they're gonna make fun of me. Or if I bring her out somewhere, they're gonna do this. We gotta just go for that. That's another problem, bro. We just gotta really just go for what we just like. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I feel like that's what helps us really build. We just always want to go after what the standard is, what society wants us to like and shit. If I'm successful, I gotta have a beautiful woman. She gotta be submissive. But that's just like, I don't know who made that shit up, man. That shit is not like realistic, bro. That's not real life.
You gotta go with who was good for your life, and not just your dick. And because we've all done it before. We've all seen this beautiful costume of what this woman put on. The hips. We were just talking about BBLs and natural. This woman put on this beautiful costume of tits and ass and flat stomachs and whatever. But in the inside, she may be as ugly as anything, and we'll go for that, not even realizing that we're inviting, a demon in our bedroom when we had a woman that may not have had all of those attributes physically that this woman had, but she fed our soul, our spirit, our mind. You know what I'm saying? She was empowering, she was motivational, she was inspiring, or whatever. And we just totally overlooked them type. So, brother, I appreciate you making some time to talk to me, dog. Hey, man, love and respect.
I appreciate you too, big dog.
Oh, man, you know what, man? We're going to keep this thing going, man. It's the morning show. This is how I'm getting my day started right before I hit the gym. Hey, man, you always welcome, my brother. You always welcome.
Y'all tapping with the big dog.
Love and respect. Ladies and gentlemen, Ink Capone. Make sure you follow my brother Ink Capone at INKK Capone, CAPONE. Hey, man, that's it for me today. I'm about to get some brunch in, and then I'm about to hit the gym as I normally. This is what I'll be doing most mornings, the Ugly Money Morning Show. We're going to start the day off with conversation, gyms, and some game. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. I appreciate y'all.